Good morning, guys. Let's get it. New week. Hope you guys took a day off yesterday. I don't think it was worth trading. I watched like the open just to see, but I didn't trade it. Don't think it was worth it, and I got a lot of snow, so I had to shovel anyway. All right, let's pull up the chat. I gotta I've got to change my copy trader because I don't want to trade full size on these accounts today. I might just flip them. I should just flip them. But yeah. And also there's a copy trader I want to try that has an ability to copy between trade of 8 and between trade of 8 and Rhythmic. It's like a third-party copy trader, so it's interesting to see how well it's going to work. But I don't think I'm going to be able to set it up for the open, so we'll just do that later. We'll play around with it. How come I can't find the chat? All right, 5-minute warning alarm. Oh, I got to make my leader account a different account. See, when you're trying to trade different size, everything changes. See, I got to make this a different leader account now. Let's see what we got. It's the easiest way to do it. I got 3 minutes. All right. 269 is the leader account, so we don't want to do that. All right, we'll make 287 the lead account. All right, what do you guys think? Should I just flip the other accounts or should I take 1/3 size? Let's take 1/3 size here. 1/3 size here. $273. I'm just gonna flip. 274. I'm just gonna flip. Oh, I should have done this earlier. 277. I'll just flip. 275, 1/3. Sorry guys, I'm not with you with the chat right now because I'm just stressed here. I should have done this earlier. Whatever. Whatever happens, happens. Let's just make sure the copy trader is working. And I don't have a cursor? What's going on? All right, guys, good luck today. I gotta place the orders early because I don't have the cursor. I don't know why. I don't have the crosshairs, which is annoying. So I'm just gonna do this manually. And QUANTOWER is lagging a little bit. Ooh. Almost took a loss there. Come on, baby. Oh, it's gonna be a loss. Of course, it's gonna be a loss. Damn, it's like a Monday all over again. Oh well. All right, so that's bad. Bad news bears for most of the accounts. For all the accounts really, but we're still locked in. So no big payout for Apex, just 18,000. That ruins the whole week as far as the big payout goes. But the 18,000 is fine, and just Monday. Just too stressed today, but I don't think I did a wrong entry. I just think... And why did I lose 806? Slippage is crazy. Oh, man, that's annoying. Oh, well. It's the first days of the week. It's the choppiest Mondays. Right? Today's basically a Monday. I don't know what to do on Mondays. Do I not trade? When is it going to turn? It's the third week in a row that I lost the first day of the week. The worst part is the fighters accounts, because the fighters accounts have a payout window. And if I don't get the payout window this week, then I got to wait a whole month. Wow. Short was the entry, huh? Why is my cursor not working? There it goes. Oh. I didn't risk much on these accounts. These accounts are fine. This is the only one account I fucked up because I got to the desk too late. Only one account I screwed up here. Everything else, I don't mind taking a loss like this. These I'm gonna flip. And then tomorrow, hopefully it wins. That way I could get 2,000 out of this account. Oh, well. What are you going to do, guys? All right, what are you going to do? You're going to take the wins and you're going to take the losses. And what the hell happened here? What the fuck? Wow, what a day. Why was this 1.5? Oh my God, I'm an idiot. See, this is what happens when you change stuff around. Wow. Well, those accounts are going to get denied a payout now. Because Friday, I don't know when I'm going to start waking up earlier for trading when it's so important. But anyway, Friday I took 2 contracts. So what did I do? I said, oh, these two accounts, I want to trade 3 contracts. So let me do 1.5 times. So now I took way too much size and basically blew those accounts. Wow. I am so annoyed at myself. Your only issue was a stop loss. Well, I always use a stop, so I don't know what's your point there. Oh man, sucks. You get so excited and then this happens. Oh well. Can't wait to get all these accounts to RRS, then you gotta read the guidelines more often, I guess. Yeah, definitely. I'm not upset about losing. Again, when I lose like this, I'm not upset because it's part of the system. I get upset when I lose, like when it's such an easy trade the other way, right? But today I would probably have lost both ways, so it's not like it matters. Just a choppy open and it's whatever. Well, I don't know where my short trigger was, but the biggest thing is discipline, not to trade now, right? What I'm really upset about is these 2 accounts. I had no idea. Now, how am I gonna climb out of these accounts? I don't know. I might have to just restart. It might be easier. We'll see. Tomorrow I'm gonna take big size on it too and see what happens. Now we have the sell off. But gotta flip these accounts. The 150K account's not getting anywhere. Of course, I upped the size now and now it loses. Should have up, but it's fine. But why is it losing so much? I don't understand. What did I do wrong? It's all because of Friday. It's all because of Friday. I can't keep changing sizes. I gotta take the time. I got to take the time to make different copy traders. All right, this is a Friday, or this is a 2-contract copy trader, and everything's set. But then when you add accounts, things will change, right? But basically Friday I took less size. So these 2 accounts, I up the size. And today I didn't realize that. So when I took normal size, it took massive size. And now the accounts are basically blown. $1,300 worth of drawdown lost. That's massive. That's, you know, it's half the account blown. Could climb out of it, but just no reason for that loss. It's my fault for waking up too late. The most brutal is the FIDUS accounts. They're not gonna get to pay out because we have 3 days left. 3 days, so 400. I guess I could get to, if every day wins, I could still get to payouts. This account I'll have to trade manually a little bit. It's gonna be 400, 400, 1200. Maybe if I do 30 ticks. Wow, this just ruins my week. Oh, I was hoping that Monday curse would be over because Monday was closed, and of course it's not. Losing never gets old. RRS, that's old. That's Apex 2.0. That is old news. So from June till October, I think, or November, couldn't do brackets. Damn, what a dump. Yeah, I was thinking about sizing down today too, but I just didn't want to. But look how these accounts are like done. What the hell happened? Why did I take $800 loss when my stop loss was at, maybe my stop loss was at 760. That's why. Slippage. It's like, wow, these accounts were so healthy, and now these accounts are basically back to zero. Unbelievable. But that's what happens, guys. That's what happens. I like it when it loses too, because people think it's so easy. It's not. It's these days that make you survive this strategy, not going on revenge mode and just hoping that tomorrow doesn't lose. It's from their help article updated 2 months ago. I'm not sure. They said it in their 3.0 video. You could do whatever you want as long as you use stop loss and 1 to 5 risk reward. You could do whatever you want. Did I break the 30% rule? Yeah. On these accounts. These accounts by like $50. I mean, that's strict. On these two accounts, I broke it. You should get in this reversal. Yeah. Let me make my life even more miserable than it is today. No, I'm good. I like to be frustrated for an hour, get over it, and yeah. We gotta flip the other accounts, but I'm just gonna wait for chop. We gotta flip these accounts. I'll make my money back tomorrow. Not a good morning, Hank. Well, we got health. We got a new president. I guess it is a good morning. Not gonna complain. We're getting 18,000 on Wednesday. It's a good morning. Could be better, but it's part of the game. That's the biggest thing. It's part of the game. It's so hard to get used to it, but it's part of the game. Oh, it's so annoying. Yeah, Hank, it's just, it would have been, 40,000 otherwise. Double. I could have doubled my payout if I would have just not lost today. I mean, I still can, but not the Apex accounts. Apex accounts are done for the month, I'm pretty sure. How many more days we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 6 more days, actually, so 6 times 4. I could still get them to pay out, but it's very unlikely that I'm going to win every single day for the next 6 days. And at this point, I might as well just wait. The only thing is, like, if I, let's say, get these accounts to pay out, like, I want to request because I want to get denied, This was my fault with copy trading issues. I didn't mean to lose that much. I just took way too much size. Took 5 contracts here. By mistake. It's coming from Apex from these accounts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2,000 each. They didn't break any rules, so they better not deny me this time. Because if this time they deny me, I'm making a video because I did not break a single rule. The other 2 times I did break a rule, so. All from the opening range, yes. What time do I wake up before trading? I wake up at like 8:30, but I don't get up out of my bed till 9, 10. Like an idiot. I'm on social media, on Discords. I'm talking to trader friends through text. Like I do everything besides getting on the desk. Like I should be at my desk by 9 o'clock the latest to focus, especially when I know I got to change settings. And now I don't even feel like testing the new copy trader. Oh, man. But I should. There's a copy trader that could work with. So I'm going to get a Tradeify account. I got to buy a Tradeify account to test it, though. I think I'm just going to buy an eval. Yeah, we could test out micros. Good point. All right, guys, give me your Tradeify code. Anyone got a code for Tradeify? I'll use it. $80.20. I know that guy. He's a killer. We're just doing an eval. All right. Whoa. we have some news. Trump tweet. Probably. All right, so we got this. Whoa, crazy sell-off. And we're gonna do a demo. Okay. All right, see if this works. So this is a trade syncer, copy trader, that is supposed to copy trade, and it does. I just gotta see how quick it is. I'm not gonna use it as a main copy trader. Hell no. It's just to copy trade from my whatever Rhythmic account I want into Tradeovate. All right, so that's on. So let's go to Bolinox. I think it's this account. Did it place an order? Yes, it did. Okay, so that's good. So I didn't. How am I gonna show this to you guys? See, so we flatten. See. So let's go closer to the price action. So let's go 670. Whatever, 670 in the quarter. Let's see how fast. Wow, it's instant. Okay, so that's good. Now let's see if it works with a bracket. That's what I want to know. So let's see. Let's see, because see the bracket doesn't copy, like, because that order is not out yet. So I want to see if it does it fast enough. Streaming curse is real. 3-minute strat was awesome. Is that something you lost on last couple of days? Yeah, it's still in beta version, but I just want to see if it does exactly what I wanted it to do. It did. It copied the bracket, guys. We're in the freaking game. Tradeify, baby. I'm coming for you. Let's go. Now let's see if the stop loss is gonna work. I don't think you could do brackets, but you could do one. You could do a target. So I just gotta have this window open, and I guess manual stop or something. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet, but we'll worry about the stops when it comes. They don't have any rules against stops, so we could trade the ORB the old school way on Tradeify. But that was instant. That was instant. That was 15 ticks. Let's do 10 ticks, see if it's fast enough, or 8 ticks. Okay. But actually, I guess it's just the way the chart displays. Never mind. Equalizer, very nice. Okay, so let's see. Oh, never mind. I was gonna see if the stop loss would work, because I've heard that sometimes the stop loss doesn't work if you have a take profit. But this is awesome, guys. This is exactly what I wished for. How do I not know about this? I've been talking about this for so long. Only if Traderify would have an ability to connect to QUANTOWER, blah, blah, blah. I was even thinking about switching to NinjaTrader, and no one has ever mentioned TradeSyncer. And it's been around for like, I don't know how long, but it's not like a week. It's been around for probably as long as Traderify has been around. And they're gonna improve it. And obviously you don't want to use it if you're gonna bitch and moan about copy trading issues, then you definitely don't want to use it, because I'm sure it's gonna not be perfect yet in hyper fast trading. So I could do top step with Tradeovate. Yes, I believe so. Because it doesn't but you could do top step with Rhythmic at that point. But no, because then you can't be logged into Rhythmic top step on your NinjaTrader. Yeah, I was so excited about this, and now like I lost today, and I'm just like, oh god, I don't know why I want to do this yet. I'm gonna secure some more payouts before I go all in, because Tradeify is expensive. Hey Brett, if you're listening, if you want to do an account giveaway, I'm all ears. Funded Futures Network is better than Tradeify. Do they have straight to funded accounts? I'm gonna keep trying this. See how accurate it is. Okay, we got a 15-minute sell-off here soon, so I'll do a bigger trade. Why not fund my own account? I'm thinking about it. But what's the point of trading my own account? Like, honestly speaking, give me one reason. What is the point or the advantage of me trading my own personal account at this moment? I'm all ears, but I don't know. Besides bragging rights. No rules. Rules don't bother me. I developed a strategy that works with the rules, and I don't have to worry about the rules in any prop firm except TickTick. TickTick is the only prop firm that I have to avoid right now because they don't allow scalping in the first 5 minutes of the market open. How strict are they on that? I don't know, but I just can't do it. Larger drawdown. Yeah, but am I gonna use it? And when I say that, I mean give me a reason for me that it would work. If I'm gonna trade just the opening range trade, I don't have a reason to trade my personal account because I'm not gonna make any more money on my personal account than I will with a funded account. A personal account, who benefits from a personal account? A person that could make a lot of money per day. You know, $1,000, $2,000 per day, $5,000 per day, like Lanto, those type of guys, yes, they would benefit from a live account because then it's a lot of money. For me, I can't make a lot of money. For me, a lot of money comes from a lot of accounts. You get paid out with every prop firm, Jack. It doesn't matter. If you don't break rules, you get paid out. It's not. If you're going to break rules, you're not going to get paid on your personal account either because you're not going to stop out and you're going to blow your account, right? And you're not going to make any money. So it's the same thing. Jorge, yeah, exactly. Plus, I would never trade even remote close to. Yeah, I would trade my personal account the same way I'm trading one of these funded accounts. Okay, so like you see the P&L, right? But now I gave back so much profit on these accounts that it really hurts. Yeah, David, but that would be for bragging rights on YouTube, really. I might do it, but there's something happened with AMP Futures, and I closed my account. Okay, they wanted to know everything about my life. It seemed like I was like, you know what? I'm not telling you guys anything. Why do you care? Where my income's coming from, and it's like I was thinking to myself, I never got an answer, and I asked on Twitter. I asked one of the prop firms. I forget which one it was. But I was like, is it allowed to trade a prop account and a live account? Like, is it like fully allowed, you know, and silent? I think you can find a strategy for a live account. If I go to a live account and look for a new strategy, it's going to be on stocks. I've always said that. I can't find a strategy on futures that works for me consistently for big P&L. I've never found it, and I don't feel like looking for it because I got something that works for prop firms. And if I ever have to fund a real account, then that's not a problem, right? Then we just adapt. There are recent issues with Apex. Is it good to go with? Right now, there's no sale on Apex. So there's no point of going with Apex. Number two, if you're not going to have more than 5 accounts, there's no point of going with Apex. There's really zero reason to go with Apex other than a lot of accounts, which you should not have until you get payouts anyway, or because of the simplicity of passing an eval. There's no easier prop firm than Apex when it comes to evals. A 50K eval with Apex with 10 contracts is passed like this, if you do it right. Even Bolnox only has 7 contracts. That's a big difference between 10 contracts and 7 contracts to pass. Although the volatility is higher now than in the past, right? For the last month and a half, we had a crazy volatility. So it's a little easier to get that extra few ticks. I think it's 80. I think it's 81 ticks, or is it 105? I forget. Well, might be 105 ticks on 7 contracts. I mean, we could find that out. So 7 contracts to get to, nope, 105 is, okay, that's the $15,000 account, or 150,000. I think it's 81. Nope, 85. Oh, it's 87 ticks instead of 61 to pass. Space Ranger, let's go. Apex is far from perfect, but the potential is just too great to pass up. But you guys trade whoever you want. If I didn't ruin my week this week, I could have had a $40,000, $50,000 month, you know, and 40,000 more likely, but potentially 50,000. Can't do that with most prop firms from me personally. What would you do if Apex overpaid me? Would you keep or return? I would keep. I wouldn't say a word. They would most likely find it. The point of, I don't know, guys. This is working perfectly fine. I don't know what the issue is for some people. Of course, the 15-minute opening range trade works very nicely. Lawrence, good morning. You caught me on a bad day. South Tribe, I got denied for dipping once below the 750. But I know people that got approved. So depends, I guess. You also have to realize that Apex is a big prop firm, and there's multiple people that are checking the payouts. So one person might miss it. One person might, might say, this was, not too big of a deal. So it all depends, I guess. Because I've seen people get approved. I mean, that happened to me, right? I told you guys the story of my last payout, how I got approved on 2 accounts. I requested them at a different time. So basically what happened was, let me show you. I'm excited about this copy trader, by the way. Oh. Okay, let me show you guys what I'm talking about. Whoa. What the hell is going on? Copilot. What the hell is a Copilot? Is that the Windows Siri? All right, so these 2 accounts, So I requested these accounts first, and I got denied. So I said, so my plan was I'm going to request these accounts, and I'm going to grow these accounts. I could request $2,000 from them. Unfortunately, I got denied on these accounts. So I said, you know what, screw it. As soon as I got denied, I requested a payout on these accounts because they'll get it denied too. Because these got denied and they were traded at the same time for the most part. They were just newer accounts. And so these got denied. And then these two, I requested after I got denied on these, and they got approved. But they sent me an email first asking to do a ID verification, right? The KYC again. I don't know why, but so I did that and I got approved. But they sent me an email that your payouts are ready to be approved. We just got to do a verification and you're going to get an email, blah, blah, blah. So I was thinking to myself, oh, wait, are all my payouts are going to get approved? And no, it was just these two. So I emailed them back. So I was like, all right, let's play a risk to reward case here. The risk is obviously if I tell them or I bring it up to them, the chances are they're gonna just reverse and deny me on these accounts too. But the reward is that they're gonna approve the other accounts because maybe I didn't break the rules too much. So I was like, let me see what happens. And I emailed them. I asked them, why did I get denied? And mind you, I already had a ticket with them, right? So it was like a continuation of conversation, which was easier. And which was actually one of the first times I ever actually talked to anyone at Apex from the customer service in over a year now. But they reversed it. They said I went past the max drawdown and it was a mistake on their end and they reversed it. So I was thinking to myself, all right, so one person, whoever did the payout approval on these accounts, denied me. But whoever did the payout approvals on these accounts maybe thought I only went over the max loss once. It was only by a small amount and approved me. The only thing is, it actually wasn't over a small amount. So it's 30% of your drawdown. At the time when I went down, I think it was $1,200. These accounts were not at safety net yet. So that was a big loss versus these accounts were at safety net. So these accounts, I could have lost like $1,000. There were over $3,000 in profit. So I could have lost like $1,000, $1,050. But they got denied. And then these accounts, I couldn't lose more than $750 and I lost $1,200. But I didn't lose $1,250. It was like $1,200 for like a split second and went into my profit. This was a very fast trade. So I know there's discrepancy in how they approve payouts. How do I pass my evals? I just go all in. 10 contracts for the most part. Or I scalp like I am doing. This is an eval. See, I'm up 1,000 now. Adds up quick. Right now, I'm just testing a copy trader, to be honest. I really wonder what's going to happen if I put a stop. It works. It's like instant. Guys, this is done over like a third-party website. This is not like linked together in one software. So it's actually insane how fast and how accurate it is. It's a game changer. Michael, it doesn't matter really. You know what happens in one day. You gotta just keep trucking along. I lost today too. I didn't lose any accounts, but I lost big. It seems like it's a big loss because I had slippage and stuff, but I feel like $800 loss is pretty big, but I don't know why it feels so much worse to lose $800 than it feels like when I win 500, it's like whatever. But when I lose 800, it's like, yeah, that's Trade Sinker. It's actually amazing. I am so pumped to use it. We should talk about it in my Discord. Let's see if I do a market order. How is it going to work? Let's see. 2-2. I don't know what the fill is. 2275. 2325. So market orders, there's a little bit of a discrepancy. I think I'm going to add the max loss here on the Tradeify. Is there a max loss? I don't even know if there is a max loss. Yeah, there is a max loss, but I guess it's just delayed. Well, for tomorrow, I'm going to get straight to funded accounts from Tradeify. I'll get 2, and I'm just going to copy them. That was just an eval, just to see. It works perfectly fine. I don't know what's going to happen now that I'm locked out of here. If I go into profit, oh, South Tribe, I was so close to getting funded with Take Profit Trader, and guess what? Today's loss sets me back again. Trust me, I want to get funded with Take Profit more than anything. Trade Sinker was copying from Bullnox eval, yes. That was the fastest eval I had, so. It doesn't matter what it's copying from as long as it's rhythmic. Oh, that's still alive, Corey? Wait, straight to fund is only 30% off, not 35. Did I do any work in the garage this weekend? No, I worked all weekend, and then yesterday I had a snowstorm, so I shoveled, and then I had a party to attend. The only thing that's left is I gotta get the floor. So I was looking at the floors yesterday, how to order it. So I gotta measure the garage perfectly and order the floor, and just clean it up. And the panels I gotta do. All right, Corey, thank you. I will do that. If you try to break even, say, do you think you can make things worse? Yeah. I think so. I think it's 120. How much is it? Is 125 to activate? Take profit. Oh, someone did bring a good point, actually. I didn't test. Did I test both sides of the brackets? Oh, man, I don't know if I did. I didn't do that, did I? I thought I did. I thought I did in the beginning. Hold on. Now I hit the max loss on the Tradeify account, so I can't test it now. Come on. Alpine, press an order. Did I not do it? Like, can I place a sell stop or... How did I not test that, of all things? Hey, at least it will work one way. Yeah, I guess I didn't test it. With 2 orders. It's another 8 days. You start fresh. They don't drop any days. You could break rules and then request $50. I mean, then trade for $50 a day and request the payout. Oh, I'm so upset with today. All right, let me flip these accounts before I forget. $269. $277. All right, so I flipped. All right. Is that it for the day, guys? I don't know. I don't know if I want to sit here and look at my P&L for the rest of the day. Oh, what a bummer. Why is it always Mondays? First days of the week. Lately, at least. All right. How was the opening rate trade? Terrible. Terrible chop. It's like market open at 9:35 today. Today's Tuesday, yeah, but yesterday was closed, kind of. So I was hoping that yesterday would help, but it didn't. I mean, it is what it is. But now the week is gonna be pretty bad. Even if I win every single day rest of the week, it's only gonna be a $500 week per account. Hate short weeks. But it's about long game. It's the longevity. That's the thing. It's like I can't wait to size down. I'm not gonna size up. I think I'm gonna size down. 2 contracts, risk 500, make 300, and just do it over and over again. After 100 trading days, that's when it matters what it's gonna look like. Remember, with 30 accounts, you make $15,000 in each account. I mean, just do the math on how much money that is. It's more than I made last year. Even $10,000. But $10,000 is going to be hard to get to a full payout. I guess you could do it because you could take out 500 per window. Yeah, so if you have 30 accounts, you make 10 grand, that's 300,000. That's like my vision right now. I'm trying to take a different approach than last year. Last year I was very aggressive. This year I'm going to be playing the long game. I want that big payout at some point. No, Lawrence, I don't know when you had an infraction day. It's 8 days from denied of, no, it's 8 days from request of payout. Gabriel, far from it. But I could make $1 million. I could make $1 million if I just stick to trading 30, 40 accounts and I just don't focus on quick payouts, like with Fidus, for example. Like Fidus, I might not be able to take the payout this week. I'm going to get one payout, but I might not be able to take the rest of the payouts. And I gotta wait the whole month because they only have one payout a month. But now I'm going to be able to grow those accounts. Versus this time, I wanted to get to the minimum and get a payout. Versus now, if I have to trade until February 25th, I might as well grow them, right, to 4, 5, 6,000. What props do I stick to? I don't have any props I don't like besides... actually, I don't think there's a... Tick-Tick is the only one that I can't trade, and I like Tick-Tick. Tick-Tick is something that is always close to my heart because that's what got me started with trading futures, especially prop firms. And my first 2 payouts were from Tick-Tick. My first 2 ever payouts were from Tick-Tick. My first ever prop firm was Lilu Trading. I'm an OG when it comes to prop firms, I guess. Tick-Tick does not allow scalping in the first 5 minutes of the market open. I gotta reach out to TradeSyncer for a promo. So I don't. It's like $50 a month, and I think I could use my 24,000 subscribers as a leverage to not pay for it. What do you guys think? Oh man. Did you have any anxiety about becoming a streamer or a public figure on YouTube? No, because I did it from the very beginning, from 2017, 2016 even. I used to just trade and talk. Obviously, I didn't expect to grow this much. I also don't tell anyone locally. Like only few people locally know I'm on YouTube. Even my family does not know what my YouTube name is. So like that I keep private. But other than that, I don't really worry about too much. But yeah, I wouldn't say public figure too much. You know, that's a little you need to be, you know, you need to be probably in the millions of subscribers to be a public figure. Like our community is so small compared to the rest. You know, like vloggers and car channels, like that's. But when your channel becomes too big, then it's all sponsored videos. Like these car videos that I used to watch, all the car channels, I can't watch them anymore. You know, they're talking about a $3 million hypercar. Like dude, like one out of 10 in the world. Like I don't give a fuck about that car, you know? Like no one's gonna drive that car. That car's gonna sit in the garage. Like give me a car that we could dream up to, right? Like a basic Lamborghini or a Porsche or whatever, you know, what's the other one? The Lotus, you know, stuff like that. McLarens, Corvettes, like the ZR1, like stuff like that is what interests me. And then these YouTubers are now becoming so big. It's all sponsored videos, and it's just like they lose touch, right? So like then you try to find someone new. Yeah, Matt's pretty cool. I don't know how he does it. I don't understand, how do you film everything? That's the hardest part, is like filming everything and doing it. Like I was gonna I was thinking about doing like a video on my garage, because I think that gets a lot of views. If you look at videos of like my dream garage or like garage build, like it's millions of views sometimes. Like look at this. I built the garage of my dreams. 1.9 million views. 291,000. You know, like 635. Like there's a lot of views because it's a very guy thing to do, you know, have a nice garage and want one. So Matt Armstrong. So I was gonna do a video, but then I'm like, I barely have time to even do this. Like, how am I gonna film it and edit it, and then trying to figure out like the angles of the camera, and my dad's helping me, and it's just like, you know, barely have time to even finish it as it is. Our friend Michael Huddleston is a public figure. I actually never heard of him till like last year, which is crazy. Because all the trading videos I've watched over the years, I've never came across him. I don't know how. Do a short. I'm gonna do a short once it's like a before and after. What if you DCA with my funded futures? You can. I don't think there is any rules against that from my knowledge, but I don't know exactly. What a painful day. The slippage really had to. I think like seeing $800 negative is bothering me. No, I wasn't used to that. It's the first time I took a loss. Like, that's the biggest loss I've taken on these accounts. Usually it was like in 700s. Or I would scalp back a little bit. But since I'm streaming, I'm not going to scalp. Plus, I learned on a couple occasions that scalping works till it doesn't work. And then I don't use a stop. And then it just, if I win on the trade, then it just like skews the 1 to 5 risk reward. And it's just like, becomes a very complex risk reward, and the whole like what they look for on Apex, that just becomes very complex versus very simple now. One trade and that's it. Plus I want to show myself discipline, right? This is discipline at its core, basically. Like, just not, that's the best thing we could do, is not overtrade if that's our plan. And it feels so good to win that I can't just ruin it all by one losing day. And I'm going to have one losing day every 5-6 days. That's how it's always been. But like today, I could have worked out of the losing trade if I just didn't use a stop loss compared to like what I did last year. So like last year, today I would have won. That's the difference. The blue line across my screen is the 15-minute low. Which I don't even think it's accurate. Actually, yes, it is. Okay. This is the low of the 15-minute. I just think like there's a lot of streamers and a lot of traders on YouTube and Twitter that are showing huge P&L, right? Massive P&L every day, but then they blow accounts as well. And it's just like, I want to prove to myself that I could have a lot less stress. I could trade for 1 minute a day, and I could make more money than I did last year by doing a lot less. So that's just how I'm approaching it. I'm just doing basic math. 30 accounts times 20,000 is $600,000 in payouts. It's all on, like $20,000 over a course of 6 months should not be out of reach if we are being realistic. If I told you, if you had a consistent strategy, enough consistency in the strategy, that you can make $20,000 in 6 months, and if you have 30 accounts or 25 accounts to make it even, you make $500,000 in payouts. But you gotta be disciplined. Like, it's same thing as gym, right? Going to the gym and working out. If I told you in a year's time you would be ripped if you just focus and you do it every day, even though the days you hate it, you don't break discipline. Like, we want it now, right? We want it now. We want the results now. We want the payouts now. And it's like, when we have a red day, we want to make it back because it's ruining too much progress. And like, honestly speaking, yeah. Does this suck? Of course. Doesn't matter if I get, 20,000 in January and then I get a payout the first week of February versus taking it in January. It doesn't matter. It's still money. Still the same amount. It might be a week delay, but it does not matter. Oh. The gym is what made me a better trader. Yeah, I wish I could get into it. I'm going to go today for sure. Because I'm not going to stream more than another half hour. I just don't want to look at this P&L. The best thing to do is just walk away and get back at it next day like I did last week. I did the same thing last week. Last week on Monday I lost. And look what happened by end of the week. I was so excited. But this week is a short week. It's end of the month for like FIDES, for example. Friday is the last day you could request a payout. So if I don't get the accounts to 52,600, then unfortunately I have to wait another month. But if I do win next 3 days, then we'll be fine. But that's a big if now. All right. Yeah, it's just that's more like a YouTube thing. I don't really care. I'm quite neutral on emotions. I've been through big payouts. I've been through small payouts. I've been getting a payout every single month for the last 21 months. So for me, it's just hype it up a little bit for YouTube, get the views. Definitely helps. Because the more viewers we have, the more conversation we have. It's easier to stream. It's because you have to understand, I don't trade, right? Most traders will trade throughout the day. I don't trade. So I need topics of conversation. So you guys are like my, my second hand on the show. Sometimes I find good topics to talk about and it's great, but sometimes you guys bring up the topics, and the more people we have, the better. But I mean, I could try, but do I want to? How much more do I need on this eval? 1776, a little bit more profit. I wonder if I hit max loss on take profit trader eval. Oh man, let me see. This one, no. No, thank God. Okay. Because if you hit take profit trader and you hit the max loss, you lose. Oh wait, they took it off. I'm an idiot. No, actually, my accounts still have it. Never mind. My accounts still have the max loss. Because I have the 10, I paid 102 for them, and I have no activation once I pass. But I lost same thing, $800 on them. It feels like it's been a choppy week and it's only Tuesday. It's only Monday, really. I mean, if you traded yesterday, then if you traded yesterday, then obviously it was choppy, but yeah, let's get a little bit more here if we can. Ball knocks is 1 day to pass now, so up 2,000. See, if I scalp like that, I could make my losses back on Apex, but it's the lack of fear. That makes scalping great. Once you have fear involved, sometimes it goes south. Not worth it. Plus, I really want to just do 1 minute a day type of trading. I know long term it's going to be better off. How much did I lose? 18,000. Yeah, so it's like 2 days worth of work. I usually make 10,000 to 11,000 on green days. It's crazy. That's why I don't look at it that way. If you look at it big P&L like that, then emotionally you're gonna screw yourself. I look at it as I lost $800 today. That's how I look at it. Otherwise, it could drive yourself crazy. Big chop. Was not expecting this, to be honest. I think a lot of people were not expecting this. I think tomorrow might be better. Today, people are kind of just trying to figure out where the market's going to go with the new Trump administration. Yeah, Eric, my plan this year is to get payouts, buy meme coins, retire. I would love to, but not a great trader. Just got to keep going. Most people are not good traders. I suck at trading too. I just found one thing that works for me. And my biggest issue now is discipline, right? That's my biggest enemy. So as long as I stay disciplined, things will turn and it should be fine. Now, ideally, I want to get all the accounts to these levels. Once I'm at these levels with all the accounts, then it's smooth sailing. Okay, then I'm scaling down in size to 2 contracts. Sometimes I'll do 3, sometimes I'll do 2, but I'll scale down and do the same thing over and over every day. And it doesn't matter how much I make. Just withdraw 10 grand every 8 days. And then take that big payout. Is automating entry, take profit, stop loss on the range trade allowed by prop firms such as Apex? Automated as in what? As long as they can't pick up the bot, if you use some kind of bot, as long as it's not like an obvious thing, I guess you can. I don't know. I don't know how they would know. Sometimes they could, if you trade all the time with the bot, they could kind of sense it, so they'll ask you about it, but All right. Time to go get breakfast and get some exercise in, I think, because I'm over the loss, but it's painful. Like, see, like the loss today doesn't bother me. I'll tell you, I'll be straight up honest with you guys. What bothers me, right? It's not today. What bothers me is tomorrow. What if tomorrow I lose? I have not lost 2 days in a row in months. But what if tomorrow is that day where I lose? That's what bothers me. Mafia, I mean, there's nothing I could tell you. I've talked about this many times. As a trader, you're going to graduate in different stages when the nervousness will go away. When you first start trading prop firms, when you're trading an eval, so you graduate from trading a demo account, like a sim account, then you go into an eval stage. The first few trades you take on evals, you're going to be nervous because there's something on the line, right? You paid for the eval, so there's something on the line. So you're going to be nervous to click that button and to trade. Then after a while, you're not going to care about an eval anymore until you're close to passing it. Once you're close to passing it, then you're going to get nervous. And then you might hesitate on the trades and you might make a mistake because you're nervous. That's going to take a while to get over. And then eventually you're going to get to the funded stage. You're going to get to the funded stage. And when you're funded, of course, you're going to be hella nervous. And it's going to be very dangerous for you to trade, because a lot of times we hesitate on the good trades and we take the bad trades. Because the good trades work, we didn't take them, and we try to make up for it and we take the bad trades. So it's very dangerous in the beginning stages of a funded account because you're nervous. But eventually you graduate from that the same way you graduated from evals, and you're going to get nervous on the funded account once you are closer to the payout process, right? Once you're close to, over $2,000 in the account, and then then you get nervous. But whatever happens in the early stages of the account, you don't really care too much, because it's like, all right, I paid $85 for activation, but it's still a brand new account. There's really not much risk involved. I'm still far away from the payout, so it's really not that big of a deal if I make a mistake. But once you're close to a payout, you're nervous now because you want to make the money and you want to get to a payout, and things could happen. So those are like the stages of like graduation, in trading. And then you also have multiplication of accounts, right? Copy trading, it's the same thing. You trade one account. So once you graduate from, not being nervous anymore, trading a single PA account, funded account, now it comes, you add copy trading. Copy trading one account, or not copy trading at all, I should say, you don't really care. But once you start copy trading, now you start getting nervous. I'm still on that stage when it comes to scalping. I could scalp one account at a time, no problem. But I can't scalp multiple accounts at a time. If I add multiple accounts at a time, I make a mistake in scalping, and for some reason I trade poorly. So it's just the evolution of a trader. That's how it goes. Losing never gets old. Losing always hurts. But it's how we manage it. Right? You could be as pissed as you want. Right? It doesn't matter how angry you get, what your emotions are when you lose, but it's how you control them, right? With trading. If you're pissed as hell, but you're not going to trade, it does not matter. But if you're just a little bit, angry or disappointed, and then you trade because of that, that's actually worse, right? You controlled your emotions, but you didn't control your discipline, and you traded just because you're down on the day. Now, if that's your strategy, that's fine. But I'm saying for someone like me, if I trade outside the opening range trade, I am technically breaking my rules as of last month, right? As of this year, basically, I said I am not going to scalp outside of the ORB. I might take a trade here and there, but that's technically breaking my rules. Am I going to BDH with Patrick? I've never been invited, so I don't know. Maybe one day. Maybe like March, April. If I get to big payouts. Because that's what I would talk about. I can't go there and talk about strategies and trading because I don't really have much to talk about. So I would talk about my payout strategy and how I'm using discipline and how I'm using one trade a day to grow multiple accounts and get a big payout. His Porsche GT3 is a funny color. What do you mean? He's got a sick wrap. He's got the Porsche wrap on it. That's like the Porsche racing, club racing. I've never seen it on a GT3. I've seen it on a GT4. So his wrap is based on this car. It's just not as, but he's got the thing on the hood. Like this is the Porsche like official wrap. So that's where he got it from. And I have a friend on the track that has exact this wrap on his car. I have a picture with it somewhere. Let me see if I could find it. But actually, no. I think it wasn't wrapped yet when I took a picture. Oh, it was. Okay. Let me show you guys. So that's my other car. And then you see my friend has a GT4 and see the wrap. So Patrick has a very similar wrap to that. He did a little bit less of it, which I actually like. But this guy has an STO as well. Lamborghini STO. This is his brother. He's got a Huracan Performante. And he also has a Ferrari 488. The Ferrari, he said he hasn't driven it since he got the Porsche and the Lambo. Ferrari is just the car that sits. They're all traders? No. Patrick has orange? Wait, did he wrap the GT3 RS again? Did he wrap it in the BDH colors? I didn't see that. Hold on. Yeah, I was gonna say. When I started, did I ever thought I was not going to get a payout? Yeah, in the very beginning stages, I traded with Lilu Trading back in the day, but I already had a few years of experience with trading. Let me see if I could find the video. Let's see. I can't find the video that could show my balances. I have it somewhere. All the videos I have, I can't see my balances, like my trading. But basically with TickTick, I was one day away from passing, or getting to a payout stage, and I blew it. And then I stopped, and then I traded stocks again, and then I got back to trading. I was trading with Polarity ATI here. I don't know what my final P&L was. Negative 1,300. Nah, Polarity doesn't work well. Have I ever driven a Ferrari? I don't think so. No, I never really cared for them too much. Driven a McLaren, a Lamborghini, Porsche. Slade. I couldn't even log into my NinjaTrader when I tried last week or 2 weeks ago. I used to use it and now I can't even figure out how to connect. It's pretty bad. But I'm not gonna go to NinjaTrader. I don't need it. Yeah, I love it. The only thing is I didn't test one thing that I should have tested. I don't know if I could place. I don't know how I did not test that. I did not do this. And I hit the max loss on that account, so I can't test it. I mean, I could test it with. Oh, I know what I could do. I could test it with another Bullnox account, except it's Tradeovate. That could be the issue. But let me see. Connections. So I'm gonna have to make a video on this if it works. Because you could select what account you want. So I'm gonna copy from 57 to 59. We'll see if that works. So now you gotta go to cockpit. Okay, follow account would be that. So that's the lead account. And this is gonna be the follow account. So let's see if it copies. So I gotta pull it up here. Yeah, I could see on my screen. Let's see. So I'm gonna place the order there. Wait, it's 59. Okay, so that's there. And let's see. Okay, so those orders did pop up, but how is it gonna work when it actually triggers? I should do this on micros. I don't know what I'm doing this on minis. But I want to know what's gonna happen. So let me show you. So on this account, you only have this. So let's see what happens when I get triggered into the trade. Okay, I get triggered. Okay, so that works. So now if I cancel this, it's working fine. I think just OCO doesn't work. You can't cancel the other. Everything else is fine. Oof, I am pumped. Baby, Tradeify, I'm coming. Visual trader, find me one person that got denied for that. Try to find one person that got denied. Why don't I trade with Lilu anymore? Because Lilu has one of the, if not the worst policies for payouts of all prop firms. I don't know how they stay in business, to be honest. Unless they change something, but I don't think so. But yeah, Slade, I was so pumped for this week, and now I ruined it. Hello, Fightis. I'll be requesting my first payout with you guys on this account. And then hopefully these accounts by end of the week. Probably not, but at least this one account. I got to make $18 more on it. I was so close with the rest of the accounts, but unfortunately took a loss today. Guarani, what's going on, my friend? Bad day for me today. Got some slippage on my stop loss. Mafia is asking, would I rather have a Porsche or a Ferrari when it comes to driving it? Let me give you an answer in the most possible way. This is my car. I could daily this. You can't daily a Ferrari. Am I doing epoxy on the floor? No. I'm doing Swiss tracks. I feel like epoxy just doesn't look nice. I feel like epoxy is a very shop-like floor. Almighty, I've been there. That's how I got into trading. That's how I got into tracking. I went to Vegas and I went to the track. It's actually a funny story. So I went to Vegas for my friend's birthday. He lives in California, so he moved from Jersey to California. He works for Apple. He worked at Apple here in retail, and then he got a job in corporate. He's like a high IT guy in Apple now. So we went to Vegas, and it was like 5 or 6 of us. And they wanted to go to the Grand Canyon. And I was like, I don't feel like going to the Grand Canyon. You guys go, and I'm going to go to the track. And I went to the track by myself. I spent like close to $800 or $900. It was a great time. But I only drove one car. I wasn't there to test drive cars. I was just there to do as many laps as I could. And it was so much fun. Yeah, visual trader. That's correct. I see payouts all the time from Bullnox and people copy. So I'll find out on my own. I just saw a $40,000 payout from Bolnox, and I asked the person if he copied. He said, yeah. Well, it's not all day. I think it's, I mean, you could check prices. The prices probably went up since I that was in 2017, I believe, or 2018 I went. Forget. So like they didn't have like I wish I could drive this. Like this is the best car to drive. When you ever go there, this is the best car. Yeah, so I would do like the 7 laps or whatever a few times. But they didn't have this because this was not, they didn't have this in PDK automatic yet when I went. Let's see how much like a Lambo costs. Yeah, it's quite expensive. I think it was cheaper when I went. Had to be cheaper because I drove quite a lot for one seater. What is that? Oh, go kart. That's pretty cool. This would be a cool car to drive too. So what is? Damn, a Corvette is more expensive than GT4. Yeah, it's in Vegas. Ooh, this is sick. Wow, what a big difference between the Pista and the GTB. I had no idea it was that much difference. See, like I can't tell Ferraris apart. Like I know a 488, but like I can't tell them like what what trim it is. But yeah, it's fun. Almighty, I wasn't a driver back then. And they get some professional drivers that show up. You paid $900 for a Ferrari for 7 laps last year? Wow. But where? Was it like the exotic racing or was it in the one in Vegas? There's like an extreme exotics or no, extreme. I forget, it's extreme something. They go around the world, or at least US and Canada, but I don't know. I think they go around the world too. But anyway, guys, I think all right, guys, I'm gonna call it a day. And the extreme experience, that's what I was thinking about. What does it feel like to drive an exotic car? I don't have a lot of driving experience with an exotic car. The most experience I have is a GT3 RS. Like, I don't consider my car an exotic. I feel like GT3 RS goes into that category, but interior-wise, it's the same. So, I don't know. It's hard to explain. All right, guys, I'm going to call it a day. It's 11:30. I need to go get food and make my way to the gym because that's the only way to get over this loss. And then the best way to get over the loss is with the win tomorrow. That's what I'm nervous about. And if it's good tomorrow, then we're fine. If it's a loss tomorrow, then I don't know. But at least tomorrow I'll get to request 18 grand from Apex. So at least that's a positive, and that's going to put me at $20,000 in a month. So not the worst. All right, guys. Take care. I'll see everyone tomorrow. I really want to. I just have a hard time waking up. But I really want to start streaming at 9 o'clock sharp. So that way it's less rushed in the morning. And then 9 to 11:30 would be like optimal. Maybe like till noon some days. And obviously days that we have a great conversation, I could stream a little bit longer. Because I don't got much to do. It's just staring at the screen doesn't help me with discipline. No, I don't stay up late. I mean, I do, I guess, but I just am used to staying up late because of work. But I could go to sleep early and I still hate waking up no matter what. I've never been a morning person. I could sleep for 15 hours and I'll still hate waking up. Like I'll go to sleep at like 8 o'clock at night. I'll wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning and I'll be wide awake till 5 or 6 a.m. and then go to sleep. And then when, alarm hits for 8:30 a.m., I'm going to be in the most coziest, spot in the bed, and I could just sleep all day. Like, it's crazy how it works, but yeah. I could also take a nap anytime during the day. Like, I could take a nap at any time during the day, but I have a very, very hard time falling asleep at night. Some of it obviously has to do with caffeine intake, but most of it does not. It's just, when I was, November, I was sick. I didn't drink caffeine for 2 weeks. Didn't matter. I couldn't sleep at night. Not that I can't sleep at night. I just can't fall asleep like a like instantly. Probably because I watch TV before bed or something. But anyway, guys, tomorrow is going to be a green day, I hope. And yeah. Exercise, yes. Yeah, melatonin I take sometimes. But yeah, I also don't work out enough, and I don't do enough physical work. Because yesterday I did shoveling of snow, and I could tell a difference how hungry I was, and how I fell asleep, for sure. That is definitely a real thing. It's just hard to do it. But all right, guys, I will talk to you tomorrow. I'm gonna go eat and try hit the gym by 1:30 before it gets busy. Later, guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow is a big payout day, but could have been better. I'm not gonna complain. Still gonna be the best month in a while, but we keep pushing along. Later, guys.